Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Game 1 here in the month of August between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Brett Gardner strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Too high. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. One down. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's a major contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season. Top 5 in the American League in slugging right now, so he could very well end up being a key player in this ballgame.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Number 41 settles into the box for his first chance. Tyler Austin will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 3 runs already home here. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. D. Gordon gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gray sets. Here comes the pitch. Drilled to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young. Didi Gregorius is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. Chase
attention,
Bradford
please.
is going to come
Now
on and make an
pitching for the
appearance here,
Mariners.
though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Mike Zunino stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Robinson Cano will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The left fielder.
He is
number
fired
2.
up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Denard Span. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
19.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Tommy Kingley will come on now in an awfully tough spot, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, number 19. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, and I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, man, that could be a game saver right there. The winning run does move to third base, but that's a huge double play, and now they're just an out away from sending this game into extra innings.
Mike Zunino will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Ben Gamble will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
16, Ben Gamble.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Number 46 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
Ender Inciarte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cordero giving chase, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Number 7 will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down. Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance. But neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway. And he just drives this into left for a base hit.
Nick Markakis will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brandon McCarthy gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Travis Jankowski comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And reined in 1 away. For the moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
McCarthy looks in. First pitch on the way. Frankie Cordero is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Hit well on the ground to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. After 1, no score. Freddie Freeman makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game.
Number 13.
Get that leadoff double, then he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you the lead, though. I bet they'll be looking for a lot more than that.
Number 13 will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Number 17 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Pretty well done right there. He just gets out in front of this pitch and grounds it right between third and short. That'll be good enough to get the job done and drive in that runner from third base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Danny Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Jankowski moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
Brandon McCarthy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Cordero racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing. Austin Hedges will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
Now batting,
digging in, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot for Nick Markakis. Number 17 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Brandon McCarthy will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Ryan Flaherty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. On the ground up the middle. Galvis is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Frankie Cordero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric
Hosmer tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So with a lefty
number
waiting,
63,
they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily.
Keeping him close.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Number 2 will step in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 thus far. Freddie Galvis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play. And he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Here comes the first pitch. Austin Hedges is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 7-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 39.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading off the bottom.
Number 7 will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Number 21 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Travis Jankowski makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Digging in and looking for more, Frankie Cordero. He singled his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Hard hit to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter.
Gives him 7.